This isn't a beach party. This isn't a hiking simulator. This is the motherfucking zombie apocalypse. So load up your daddy's shotgun, find the biggest backpack in your house, and fill it with some beans. Then strap in the rocket and prepare for takeoff as I school you coastal cuties in how not to be a noob in DayZ. Welcome to Chinaris, ladies and gentlemen, where you can enjoy the beautiful beaches of Electro, the calm air of the Northwest Airfield, and the city of Chernigoy. As in real life, your character needs to survive. So the basic fundamentals of survival in DayZ can be split into the following categories: food, water, blood, limbs, anxiety, sickness. Food can be found in the most basic form of non-perishable canned goods. Each one of these canned goods feeds your belly and then restores 200 blood if you are short of the 12,000 milliliter threshold. Some of the canned goods are beans, frankenbeans, Hausen beans, beans and beans. Once acquiring the basic tools like the hatchet, the knife, matches, you can then hunt and kill animals for a more satisfying meal. After shooting your animal, you can then gut it with your knife, use a hatchet to harvest wood from the forest, then use matches to make a fireplace. Finally, you can cook the raw meat and eat it. It will restore 800 blood and fill your belly if you are below that 12,000 milliliter threshold. Drinks. Drinks in their most basic form can be found in the form of Pepsis and Cokes, with the super rare chance of Mountain Dews dropping as well. You can also find water bottles which can be refilled to satisfy your thirst. They can be refilled at lakes, ponds, or any water source that isn't the ocean. Blood! Blood is your form of health. The lower your blood is, the less colors you are able to see, and the more probability you have of passing out and or getting knocked out on your shit by some zombies. You can avoid dying by bandaging yourself when you see yourself bleeding and your blood level dropping. Blood can be brought back to its threshold in the form of canned goods, cooked meat, or a blood transfusion, which are found in hospitals. Blood transfusions require a friend to administer them, so make sure you have a couple on you at a time in case your buddy needs one as well. Thanks for the transfusion, buddy, bro! Limbs. Your legs can be snapped by zombies, other players, bear traps, or a misplaced slip off a ladder. Taking morphine will instantly restore your ability to walk after it is administered. It is crucial that you keep extra morphine on you at all times, since you will be putting yourself in quite the predicament if you have broken legs out in the hell of the middle of nowhere. Anxiety! Your character under certain circumstances will become panicky. This makes it nearly impossible to aim as he or she shakes like a reed in the grass when they're trying to look down their rifle sights. Painkillers instantly remove this effect, and like the morphine, should be carried on the player at all times. Sickness! If your character spends too much time in the cold or rain, it is also possible that he may become sick and attract more zombies. This can be avoided by using a heat pack and warming your body back to the 42 degrees Celsius threshold, which is considered normal temperature. It is wise to carry at least one heat pack on you so that in case of emergency, you can avoid becoming sick. If you do happen to become sick, you can take the antibiotics to remove the effect. The antibiotics, blood bag, painkillers, bandages, and morphine can all be found in boxes at the hospital as well as medical camps. If any of these categories is neglected enough, it will lead to your death, which swiftly sends you back to the coast with none of your gear, no passing go, no $200. So pay attention as I give you a recommended loadout so none of that bad, nasty stuff happens to you, you little coastal cutie, you. Rhino's recommended loadout. 2 morphine, 2 painkillers, 1 heat pack, 2 blood transfusions, 2 drinks, 2 canned goods, 1 primary in your bag, 1 primary in your person, 2 clips of ammo for each weapon and or a silent secondary or primary, 3 bandages minimum, and a partridge in a pear tree. Pro tip number 1. Your number 1 priority upon spawning is to find a weapon. Pick up ammo of all types in the chance that you find a weapon without that ammo. Beggars can't be choosers, and having ammo for a rifle that you don't own is better than being caught with your pants down. Pro tip number 2. Food can be found in grocery stores, medical supplies can be found in hospitals, military weapons can be found in firehouses, airfields, and crashed helicopters. Be prepared to engage hostiles when you're in any of these areas since they're all high traffic areas. Pro tip number 3. Do you have an amazing sniper rifle with an assault rifle in your backpack? If yes, why risk everything you own to go loot your grandmother's garden shed? Use rationality when looting and make sure you are full aware of everything you are risking to go loot something that may not be necessary to you. Pro tip number 4. If someone is yelling friendly and they're in Cherno, they're not friendly. Pro tip number 5. Stay the hell away from Electro or Cherno unless you're rolling 5 deep with Delta Squad looking for some coastal cuties to lumberjack. Pro tip number 6. It is imperative that you find a silenced weapon. Using one to avoid attracting a horde or alerting other players is key to your success. Other players can't kill what they can't hear. Sacrificing power to stay ninja is the smartest thing you'll ever do. Pro tip number 7. 2 heads are better than 1. You like the game? Get your buddy bro to buy it. And after you get done killing him a few times, team up and head for the hills. Your chances of survival are far greater when you have a friend with you. Pro tip number 8. The best loot in the game can be found here, here, and here, with snipers probably being here, while downed helicopters can be found here. Make sure you get some military-grade weapons and NVGs ASAP to increase your survival rate. Pro tip number 9. While sniping, make sure you think about your shots. Being a good sniper is about patience and timing. Make sure you let your target get away from escape routes and distance himself from anything that could hinder your line of sight. Don't take more than a couple of shots from one location and never go to a spot you think you would be good for sniping at. Go to a spot you think it would be good for sniping a sniper. Pro tip number 10. Murphy's Law. If something can go wrong, it will. Don't go soft when you think you're alone in an area. The moment you let your edge slip is the moment you get train wrecked. Keep a healthy level of paranoia and alertness and you will see your enemy far before they see you. Happy hunting, survivors and banditry brethren alike. The rest you will discover for yourself or die trying. From happy, sunny, full of traffic, and mortally infected Los Angeles, California, rhinoCRUNCH.